Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video review, I wanted to start off by taking a look at SMH. If you follow these Voodoo roadmaps, you'll know that we have been on this idea for some time that SMH needed to get up into and tag this fire line. You can see that it has done that and provided a pretty sharp reversal from it. So I do have to look at this and acknowledge that this could continue to be resistance. But at the same time, the failure from that resistance has just taken you to the 21 EMA. You held a bid at that mean moving average, and the moving average is going from lower left to upper right. So there are still trend-based arguments to be had, and that's kind of, both ways that I see the sector. Now, when you think about the weighting inside this, Nvidia is going to have the biggest chunk. And I think you can see how those patterns resemble each other. The way that Nvidia, it isn't bad, but it very well could trade sideways for a while. So I think that's, very much what you're seeing in that sector by comparison. But then I think, is it worth pursuing some of the laggards? Most of the time I want to try to find the best to outperform. But since Nvidia has had that split, it just makes the nature of trading it different. And if we instead come over and take a look at AMD, I think you'll find a setup that looks poised for higher prices. So I've picked up some of this heading into the weekend. I will build in a position anything that stays above 152, which I know that is a very considerable range, but I think there's a lot of wisdom in doubling your stop and cutting the number of contracts that you're willing to trade. That'll help you tolerate the noise that may come up and then be involved in the move if it does occur. So again, buying any action that would be backing and filling down into this area, going out with the expiration that is past earnings, ideally that'll help kind of build up the implied volatility, help fight a little bit of the theta decay that long calls will have through here. And then what I want to look at is the extension of this move right here. So 174 down into this swing low, and you can see how the 1618 of that move is right here at this tree line. So essentially, buying over the next 7 to 10 days, looking to take profits at 188. If I can get that before earnings, I'll trail up a position into those numbers, and I'll make my next round of decisions from there. So I hope you find the review helpful. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you in the chat room next week. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.